Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sid, and today we're going to be talking about politics. So when did I get interested in politics? Well, ever since this guy got shot, and that this guy dropped out of the presidential race, this total election has been a mess. I mean, we had presidents arguing over golf in a presidential debate.
Quite smart, and you have to be able to hit the ball a long way, and I do it. He doesn't do it. He can't hit a ball 50 yards.
So who is running for president in the 2024 election? These guys can't even run, let alone walk. Just kidding. To figure that out, we as US citizens need to understand the voting process. Although I'm not eligible to vote yet, I still wish that these presidents will be alive when the time comes. Today, I'll be discussing the voting process, which includes registration, deadlines, and polling locations. The voting process includes 5 key steps: knowing how to register, knowing where to vote, researching your candidate, having the needed identification, and lastly, and most importantly, voting for your candidate. There are numerous sources online that can help us get started on registering to vote. These websites often offer eligibility requirements, which include your age, meaning that you have to be 18 years or older to vote. Now also, these websites may ask you for documents, such as your license or your passport. These documents are essential for verifying that you're an eligible voter. After this, registration deadlines and methods will be provided. Some registration methods include absentee balloting and in-person voting. Obviously, these measures vary depending on which state you live in and if you're a first-time voter. The first deadline you receive is the voter registration deadline. This deadline usually occurs several weeks before the actual election starts. The second deadline is the absentee ballot or mail-in request deadline. Now, if you know ahead of time if you're not going to be there in person to vote, then this voting option is the right option for you. To ensure that your vote counts, you must cast your vote before this deadline. Now, some states may offer the opportunity to vote early. Now, this period usually occurs several weeks before the election and ends a few days before the election. Now, if you want to vote early, then this option may be right for you. Now, the last deadline is the election day deadline. Now, this deadline is so important because it is your last opportunity to cast in your vote. Polling locations are usually open from early morning to late evening, so be sure to vote. Finding out your polling location is in fact very simple. Just look at your voter registration card and locate the polling information. There are numerous sources online that can help you find the address of your polling location. If you can't find this information, then contact your local election office. Overall, each individual in the United States should have a clear understanding on the presidential election and its voting process. If more people vote, then the US election will reflect more factually accurate results of each candidate. Now, this funny video went viral when Trump lost the 2020 election. Who knows? This man of the year may come back and win the 2024 presidential election. I'm very intrigued to see which Democratic candidate is going to compete against former President Trump. Man, these elections are getting interesting and harder day by day. Well guys, this is Meet Sid signing off. See you guys in the next video.